Welcome back, all you marketing maniacs, to 10-Minute Marketing, your weekly resource for tips, news, trends, all things social media and marketing to help you take your business from 0 to 10 in 10. All right, we have a lot of stuff happened this past week, and we're going to get into some of it here. We got our timer here, 10 minutes. Let's go. Kick this thing off here. Okay, so first things first. Good old Zuckerberg has came out and said Facebook is getting back to their roots. What does that mean? They are starting to roll back censorship. They've had all these third-party fact checkers over the last couple of years that have been super biased, I think, for the most part. And Zuckerberg had came out and said Facebook is getting back to their roots. He's gone on Joe Rogan and various other platforms. He posted to his social media to promote this. What does that mean? They're switching to more of something that's going on X that has seemed to work pretty well. It's called Community Notes. So they're going to be doing something similar. And I'll tell you what, they need to do something because, we run a Facebook page where we were making a couple $1,000s a month, and all of a sudden there was some BS post that got flagged that said it was against their community standards, and we're not making anything. It cut that money off completely. It was a bullshit post. I hope that this fixes that. Now, why is he doing this? There's obviously a political change happening. I think that users on there were getting pissed. I don't know if he's genuine about it or not. He's kind of a weird guy and a hard guy to read, but it is happening supposedly. So we'll see how that goes. I'm interested to follow that and see what comes of that. Hopefully we start making money again on our page because it's ridiculous. Other big things. TikTok went dark this weekend. What? Many people got on their TikToks and it was banned. Couldn't get on it. There were some ways around it, but it was official. It did get banned temporarily there. Now it did come back. Trump came out and said that he is going to work on a deal for it to come back. He said that he won't prosecute any of the platforms like Apple or Google that bring it back on. Because I think, there were several people I know that actually deleted the app, and then it came back, and they went to download the app, and they couldn't get it in the store. I'm not sure if it's back in stores yet. I haven't double-checked that. But it was gone. And it's a very interesting thing because obviously it's controversial. But I think, TikTok has changed the game of social media. It has became a behemoth, and it's crazy what it's done. And, obviously short form video has blown up from that. And, some people call it the TikTokification of social media. And what does that mean? So forever, algorithms were based on things you've liked, people you follow, stuff like that. It would show you that consistently. Then TikTok comes along, and they're just showing you stuff they think you'll like based off of what you watch. And they feed you more of that and feed you more of that to keep you on the platform. That's all of these social medias care about, is you staying on their platform. And it worked so well that all the other social media platforms started following suit. Facebook obviously released their Reels on Instagram and Facebook, which has blown up those platforms even more. Now, not only did they release those, but they changed their general home screen too, where you see all kinds of stuff now that doesn't have anything to do with any of the people you follow. Some of it does, but now it's more generally stuff that it thinks you'll be interested in, stuff it thinks you'll like, to help keep you on the platform longer. Again, that's all they care about. They want you on the platform longer. Now, YouTube came out with Shorts. Snapchat has its Spotlight feature if you've never used that. And LinkedIn also is becoming more focused on video. Now, why is this a benefit to us as business owners or marketers? It has somewhat eliminated as much of a pay-to-play situation. If you're creating content that provides value, that's entertaining, that educates, it's now giving you an opportunity for greater organic reach. If you're putting something out there that people want to watch, that people want to consume, you have a better chance of going, I don't want to say viral, but reaching more people organically without having to spend money. Now, obviously, that's a great benefit because Facebook for the longest time was very, 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 very much pay to play for businesses. And that started to change a little bit. So what does that mean? It means you need to think about more and more your content, how you're producing it, what you're producing it, and providing value, creating something entertaining or educating on a topic or giving good information that people are interested in. That will help you get better organic reach. Now again, YouTube Shorts has came out with theirs, Snapchat Spotlights. I do want to jump over to LinkedIn though, because LinkedIn now at the bottom of the app, this has only happened in the last couple months maybe, but they have a videos button right at the bottom of their app. And this is fairly new. Now, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for us as marketers? It means that now is the time to make sure you are posting videos to LinkedIn. Now, this content probably should be a little bit different. You have to think about who the consumer is on LinkedIn. Probably more business professional people. So again, when you're thinking about what you're creating, how are you providing value? How are you creating something that is made for the people you want to consume it? I did not start posting to TikTok. We still don't do it as much as we should. But when TikTok first started taking off, we recommended it to clients. We didn't use our own recommendations internally, just busy, whatever. But now looking at LinkedIn, this is a time to get on there. This is a time to start taking advantage of that LinkedIn video feature. It's literally a button right on the home screen, right at the bottom. It's the same thing as any of this, as the shorts, as the reels. They want you to post more video. They want to compete with these other social medias. LinkedIn is a good tool. People spend time on there, but I don't think that they spend anywhere near as much time as they do on something like Facebook or TikTok, where they just are in there and they go down rabbit holes. I mean, we've been there. We've gone down a rabbit hole. All of a sudden, you're an hour in and you're like, Jesus, what just happened to all my friggin' time? They want that on LinkedIn. They want you going down a rabbit hole. They want you stuck in a video scroll loop, checking it out. What's next? What's next? Next information. So I want to recommend utilizing LinkedIn for video more than ever. Now thinking about that content, like I said, stuff that provides value. So what are you going to do as a business to provide value? What's going to be interesting? You have to think about that first couple seconds. What's going to hook somebody in to watch your whole video? What are those first words you're saying? What are the opening scenes? All of this stuff you need to be thinking about as you're creating that content. But I want you to do it now, this week. Make 2, 3, 4 posts to LinkedIn video and think about what you're doing and you're saying, and see what you can do. See what kind of reactions you get. See where it goes. Now, one thing to watch is when you have a piece of content that does well organically, now start thinking about well, how can I spin this? How can I add a little hook at the end to maybe ask for a call to action, or ask for a subscription, or ask for a purchase? You can take that video that did really well and reuse that content. This is something I don't want people to be afraid of. I don't want you to be afraid of reposting the same content with a little update or a little tweak to test if it does better or if it helps you convert or whatever your goal may be. You know, now that I say that, let's talk about this. When you're creating content, you should have some sort of goal in mind. Everything is easier, and we've been talking about this a lot internally. Before you even start with the content, what is your goal of that piece of content? So I want you to think about that. 10 minutes is up. LinkedIn, TikTok's back. Who knows how long it'll be back. Trump's, it's inauguration day. I think he's trying to get some sort of 50-50 purchase. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's gotten weird. It's like, what is this about? Is it about money? Is it about politics? Is it really China? I don't know. Either way, I hope these platforms come back, Facebook, TikTok, and they're better. Because I will say, even on TikTok, we get videos blocked for the stupidest freaking reasons. It pisses me off every time. I posted a video in our Cybertruck doing donuts in the snow. It got taken down for hazardous, whatever it said, it's dangerous activities. How is that dangerous when you got vehicles jumping stuff, you got people fighting, you got girls shaking their asses? Like, why would that video got taken down? And you know what's even more frustrating? I appealed it. They approved my appeal, and then it gets posted and it gets like 4 views. It's bullshit. Go post to LinkedIn. TikTok's back. Facebook is hopefully loosening up a little bit. 10-minute marketing, your weekly resource to help grow your business from 0 to 10 in 10.